gift of solitude has allowed me to understand my little brother's stance in my life. From one big sibling to another, I think it's imperative that we educate our youth. Not so much in an academic setting, but also to realize that they're just babies, just like we were. So over the summer, I literally got a chance to explore my childhood again with my little brother. And I realized that my little brother isn't clingy. He just wants to spend time with me while I'm home for breaks, because most of his childhood I'm away at school. And he's my best friend, like teaching him how to ride a bike.
You got it. You just did it.
To be a contribution to the next generation's life is something I would have overlooked if I never would have sat down and just thought about how my choices affect his as well, because we're all connected.
I'll push you, go. You're not moving. Go. Okay.
My next discovery was how I realized you only can start healing the day you start telling your truth. And I thank God that I'm able to do that with him, but also in therapy. I've had my ups and downs this week. Yeah.
Oh, I guess the past 2 weeks. I haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, the past 2 weeks I've had my ups and downs, but I'm cool now. I've took note of everything that we could talk about today.
Okay, so where do you want to start?
I just feel like the more I talk about it, it becomes easier. Even though I'm crying more, it's like I need to get this out, because this is like years worth of like hurt on my heart that I just never had the chance to like actually acknowledge and accept. And you know, someone's listening to me, even though you know it's your job to listen to me. Like, but yeah, it's cool. And after you start pouring into yourself, you're able to pour into your relationships. Being an adult friendships are a tick for tat, but when you have people like my good friend Alex, she definitely makes it easier. And with that, my realization is I don't need to go with my friends a lot to maintain our friendships. Real friends understand that sometimes the funds is looking funny, the mental health is looking funny. Maybe you just don't have the energy or the time, but that will never interfere with the actual genuine connection that you have with people. Because life happens and your true community of friends understand. And I pray all of you guys are able to find people who allow you to be yourself, that you're able to learn from, that you also can sort of mentor and help develop.
Girl, slide down the slide. I'll be trying. This is fun. Oh dang, they done broke the other one. This remind me of like the people who do the chakras and they nice. It's nice for real. I think this is really good for children who are ooh, I like the way that sounds. I can't reach that far, but okay, so me and Alex is already up there. So I'm finna climb too, y'all. I don't have any upper body strength. So let's do this. Growing up hyper independent, this moment was so beautiful to me because I remember being younger and saying, I don't need friends. Like, I just need myself. Like, I don't need nobody else. What I saw back then as protection, I look at it now and see I was afraid. I was afraid of taking up space out of the fear of getting hurt. Because you don't know what's going to happen when you put yourself out there. That's why most of us don't do it. But then you're really robbing yourself of these beautiful experiences because you don't give yourself a chance. It looks like just two 20-year-olds climbing a jungle gym. But to me, I gave myself a chance at a friendship at 18. And it has been one of my most favorite relationships in my entire life. Because as you can see in the jungle gym, we're communicating, we're navigating each other, we're talking each other through, we're being patient, and we're just moving forward. Oh my God. With that loving experience from Alex, I took on the next course in my life and I was like, yo, I have all these goals and aspirations. I need to be more intentional about how I want to execute them. Your dreams are just as irrelevant as you make them. And if you don't do nothing, no work, no progress, they merely stay a dream, which is something we only have access to when we're asleep. And a lot of our eyes are open, but I don't think we're living life. I know living life now is associated with all these fancy trips and maintenance days, but y'all, it is so simple as 1, 2, 3. Literally go out and take up space in another environment that is not your own. I'm having a time at the Megan Thee Stallion concert in this clip. Went by myself off of an artist who I love since the first day I recognized her, and it was like the biggest high of my life. The visuals were there. And I felt so comfortable in that room because it's something I wanted to do. And I held myself accountable. I'm like, I'm going to go. I have the money. I'm going to go. Everything's going to work out. And it did. Once we get it out of our heads that we don't have to step outside of our environment to get core memories, it's literally just a plus. We start looking at our home much differently and all the small treasures that's inside. Now, if your small treasure has a tail, 4 legs, and a loud bark but a small body, you and I are in the same boat. Because Cookie literally is my forever pet. Like, I've had Cookie since I was 11, and my girl is old. As much as she barks at me to death, I can't help but smirk because it's like, she is a grown woman. Shoot, I'm a grown woman. We literally grew up with each other. She has seen heartbreak. She has seen first period because she's nosy like that. And she started smelling like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, bitch, that's me. Hello. Me and her just really locked in. And even some of the things she used to do as a puppy, I realized that she still does. One example being she's super scared of the rain. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. It's raining. It is, but you're okay. I'm gonna close the window. Hold on, let me close the window. See? It's okay. You're okay. Okay? This summer was about existing. It was about evolving. It was about pacing myself, allowing things to just be what they are, accepting, and returning back to myself, but just in a new type of skin. I really do believe that everything worked out for me this summer, and here I am again in a new era, in a new season. And I'm forever grateful for having the ability to look at things differently, even if my situation didn't always look like it was flourishing. Because it all starts as a mindset. You have to start inward in order to see results outward. And you can really start over anytime you want to, mentally, and then physically, it would follow. And now, it's time for me to take that new journey.